By the way, the party expects your platform speech. It is time to start campaigning for re-election, you know.
Re-election? I just got here.
I don't understand. I didn't run for election, but I have to run for re-election? Well, couldn't I just say, if I were in charge, I could do a better job?
I believe it was that big mouth that got us here the first time.
Well, thanks for your support, Ravi. It warms me.
Well, you better warm your fingers. You got a lot of speeches to write.
Well, so do you, Mr. VP. You'll be on the campaign trail right along with me.
I'm just going to repeat what you say.
Repeat what I say?
Yeah.
How about, the vice president's a wimp?
No problem. The vice president's a wimp. Oh, I'm just teasing, Madam President. I wouldn't miss this. I'd never leave you if you need me.
Thanks, Ravi. Let's see if Mad Dog knows anything about donkeys and elephants.
The symbols of political parties? Democrats are donkeys. Republicans are elephants. Don't have a clue what they mean.
Did it say anything in the Constitution about political parties?
Nothing.
Then they formed as a result of something else. Let's see what Mad Dog says.
They formed when people began taking sides in the debate over whether the Constitution should be ratified.
Wow, that goes way back. Democrats are the liberals. They believe in change, social reform, and stress social equality. Republicans are known as conservatives, cautious about change. Government should stay out of the affairs of citizens and businesses as much as possible. Republicans stress private enterprise. Ravi, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Playing computer games. You weren't even listening.
Yes, I was. You just get a little long-winded.
Then I won't bother if you know this stuff and can put my campaign together.
Okay. What do political parties do, actually? They nominate candidates for office who will uphold the party's platform, their views on issues and stuff. Then they spend lots of money to make sure that their candidates get elected.
Both parties hold a national convention to nominate their candidates for pres and vice pres.
That's where they get long-winded about their party's platform.
I have a lot of work to do. I don't have a party or a platform that I know of. I've got to develop one, I suppose.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Where should we start?
No time for napping.
What?
Hello? Let me cop some Z's, okay?
It is time for your first campaign speech. Everyone is waiting.
Ravi, did we finish our notes?
They're as finished as they're gonna be. Well, at least we didn't have to travel too far.
Big smiles, Ravi. Big smiles. Hello, America. How's everybody doing? This is my very first stop on my campaign trail, so let me fill you in on where I'm coming from. The biggest announcement I have is that I will be running as an independent this year. They're not shocked. This is good. I have lots of new ideas to share with you, but after you meet our new party symbol. Mr. VP, show them our mascot.
Give it up for the Big T! Let's just see that elephant and donkey try and challenge T-Rex. All right, give it up for the Big T. Tyrannosaurus, right here, baby.
Thank you, Mr. VP. Now, the way we see it, we need lots of changes around here. But we'd like to see the voting age and the driving age lowered to 14. We would also propose a resolution that 8th graders be heard as a legitimate voice in today's America. Well, those are just some of the points in our platform. You'll have to follow my whistle-stop tour of America to hear the rest.
All right, let's give it up for the press. All right, all right. Yeah. All right.
No, baby, thank you, no.
Hey, how you doing there, little buddy?
He's doing pretty well.
How you doing?
While they are, shall we say, pooped out, let me show you how local and state officials in Ohio are chosen. The number of local officials elected varies from place to place. In Warren, Ohio, for example, the mayor runs the city and is elected by the people. The city council and county commissioners are also elected. In Cincinnati, however, a city manager runs the city and is appointed by the city council. It might be a fun time for you to name the officials in your community and whether they are elected or appointed. At the state level, the governor, secretary of state, attorney general, state legislators, and state judges are all elected by the voters. Most of them have a party affiliate, Democrat or Republican, except for state judges. The judges run in nonpartisan, which means no party label, elections. Thus, all of the others need to run an election campaign, much like the president and vice president are doing right now. Or at least, were doing. I think I will let them sleep while I explain a few more things. At the national level, senators and representatives are elected by voters. 2 senators from every state, regardless of the state's size. On the other hand, the number of members a state has in the United States House of Representatives depends on the size of the state's population. Ohio is divided into 19 congressional districts. Each district votes in a member, giving Ohio 19 members in the House. The president and the vice president, we should check and see how they are doing. Still resting peacefully. As I started to say, the president and vice president are not elected directly by the people. They are elected by the Electoral College. In Ohio, for example, the political parties choose electors to represent them in the college. The Electoral College then elects the president and vice president. I believe our sleeping beauties have awakened.
I thought I heard you say that people don't really elect the president.
I am not the one who decides that. The Constitution sets up the Electoral College system.
Well, why do they bother putting all the candidates' names on the ballots?
Yeah, why are we riding in those parades and hugging babies and all that goofy stuff?
Because the Electoral College, most of the time throughout history, and all of the time in modern history, have voted the same way as the people in their state have voted. The Electoral Colleges respect the people's vote.
That ought to be changed. The people's vote should always stand.
I agree.
This is America. You are entitled to your opinion and to seek change if you want it.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm pooped.
Me too.